Hi students, how are you all? Today I thought of continuing the session which I had stopped before. So I had uploaded the session which I had done before up to test 3. So in the YouTube you can get that link. If you DM me you can get that link, or you can go to my YouTube channel and get that video. So now I am going to start the session by discussing from test 3. Right? So, test 3. Study the picture and fill in the blanks using the words given in the box. Write the letter of the correct word in the blank. The first one is done for you. First of all, study the picture. So, there is a grandfather is taking rest on the chair or the bench. So, and a man or a boy is repairing the fence, which has been fence. Do you know about fence? Fence means which has been surrounded by our house. We will be arranged that because animals will not come to our garden. In that case, we used to put fence which is being surrounding of our house. And there is a girl who is doing something in her garden. She is doing something. We'll see by reading the paragraph. And then a lady who is watering the plants, and a man who is near the pond doing something related to the pond. So now I will say the meaning of these words. So fable. What do you mean by fable, dear? What do you mean by fable? Fable means taking. Fable means weak. We call in English as the antonym weak. Synonym weak. So fable means who is weak. We call lacking physical strength, especially as a result of age or illness. So because of the age or the illness, we call it as fable. Synonym as weak. So be pond. What do you mean by pond? Pond. Pond. Pond means what do you mean by pond? A small body of still water formed naturally or by artificial means. Lot of guys used to make artificial pond, which is been created by the person. So we used to make it in our garden for the beauty. A pond is a small area of water that is smaller than a lake. So ponds are often made artificially. She chose a bench beside the duck pond and sat down. So in that we can see. Now work means now we are working, and then small we know bed, family, neat. What do you mean by neat? Tidy. We call it as neat. Mending means repairing something. So we call it in English as mending. Synonym word. Shade, soil, plants, we know that. My home garden is the best place to spend my leisure time. What do you mean by leisure time? Leisure time means free time. Time when one person is not working or not occupied. Free time is we called as leisure time. It is very deep. It is very small, but we keep it. About what they are talking? About their garden. So it is very small, their home garden. So it is very small, but we keep it neat and tidy. So we all neat and tidy. So we all work there every Sunday. Today while my mother is watering the plants and my father is cleaning the pond, I have a bed of roses in the corner, comma, and I am digging the soil for manuring. What do you mean by manuring? Manuring. Manuring means applying manure to land. That means compost, or in Tamil uram, in Sinhala pohara. So she is digging the soil for manuring, to put compost. So I can see my brother mending the broken fence. So he is repairing the broken fence, which I had said before. Although my grandfather is very feeble, he is very weak, he enjoys sitting in the shade. He is sitting under the tree. So he is enjoying and sitting in the shade of the mango tree and watching the family at work. Working together in the garden is indeed a pleasure. So now I will write the answers and then go on to the next part. Wait a minute. My home garden is the best place to spend my leisure time. It is very small. It is very small, but we keep it neat and tidy. We all work there every Sunday. Today, while my mother is watering the plants, my father is cleaning the pond. I have a bed of roses in the corner and I am digging the soil for manuring. I can see my brother mending the broken fence. Although my grandfather is very feeble, he enjoys sitting in the shade of the mango tree and watching the family at work. Working together in the garden is indeed a pleasure. So we'll go to the next test. So fill in the blanks in the following dialogue using the words given in the box. The first one is done for you. So we'll read the words which is given in the box. At, to, in, for, of, with. So we can take these words as prepositions. So rainy, yeah. Rainy is saying that, good morning teacher, glad to see you this morning. So she is wishing her teacher, that means saying good morning, and then she is saying that she is happy to see her teacher in that morning. morning. So teacher is saying that good morning Rainy, nice to see you too. So teacher is also saying good morning Rainy. Teacher is also happy to see her in this morning. So Rainy, teacher, where are you going so early in the morning? Where are you going so early in the morning? I am going dash candy to see my parents. So teacher is now Rainy is asking, teacher is going somewhere. So Rainy is asking, where are you going so early in the morning? So teacher is replying, I am going dash candy to see my parents. So I am going to I am going for candy to see my parents. Right? For candy to see my parents. Rainy is saying that really? Where about in Candy? So she is asking, in Candy, where are your parents living? So teacher is saying that in Galahad, it's close to Candy. I'm waiting, dash my elder sister. She will come in her car, dash her son. So their parents are living in Galahad near Candy. So she is waiting. I'm waiting. So I'm going to Candy to see my parents. Really, where about in Candy? In Galahad, it's close to Candy. So I'm waiting for my elder sister. She will come in her car with her son. Right? To Candy for my elder sister with her son. Rain is saying that, okay teacher, our train leaves dash 7 from the fort. We are going for a practice match with the under 19 team dash 𝚙𝚘𝚗𝚘𝚗 Vidyalaya. So our train leaves at 7 from the fort. We are going for a practice match with the under 19 team of Rajasingha Vidyalaya. Vidyalaya. So teacher is saying that good luck Rainy. Thank you. Rainy is saying that thank you teacher. Have a safe journey. Now I will write it. I am going to Candy to see my parents. In Galahad, it's close to Candy. I am waiting for my sister. She will come in her car with her son. With her son. So okay teacher, our train leaves at 7 from the fort. We are going for a practice match with the under 19 team of Rajasingha Vidyalaya. Right? Did you understood, dear students? Okay, now we will go on to the next test. Test 5. So, read the text and complete the table given below. The first one is done for you. Snakes in Sri Lanka. Snakes in Sri Lanka. Sri Lankan reptiles count nearly 209 known species with great diversity. These reptiles consist of snakes, lizards, crocodiles, turtles, and tortoises. Almost 125 species of them are endemic to Sri Lanka. Around 83 species of snakes have already been found in Sri Lanka. 12 species of earthly snakes and 12 species of sea snakes are venomous. The specimens of extremely venomous snakes in Sri Lanka are mostly found in the dry zone. In addition, sea snakes living in the sea around Sri Lanka are more venomous than earthly snakes. So, Sri Lankan reptiles. What do you mean by reptiles? Most of Tamil medium and Sinhala medium students don't know about the meaning reptile. Reptile means a vertebrate animal of a class that includes snakes, lizards, crocodile, turtle, and tortoises. Uruvana. In Tamil, Uruvana. Arthropoda are like that. In that we call it as reptile. This one also a type of group. So, Sri Lankan reptiles count nearly 209 known species with great diversity. So, with great diversity, 209 species are there. Only in reptiles. In reptiles itself, 209 species are there with great diversity. These reptiles consist of snake, lizard, crocodile, turtle and tortoise. So, 209 species consist of snake. You know meaning of snake and lizard and crocodile and turtle and tortoise. Turtle, what do you mean? Turtle and tortoise. Many of the students got confused whether turtle or tortoise who lives in sea or land. So, turtle used to live in the sea, right? Tortoise used to live in the land. Turtle and tortoise are armor. So, armor which lives inside the sea we call it as turtle. Sea means beach. Turtle which lives inside the beach we call it as armor which lives inside the sea we call it as turtle, and armor which lives in the land we call it as tortoise. So almost 125 species of them are endemic to Sri Lanka. Endemic means endemic or endemic. What do you mean by that? Regularly occurring within an area or community. So endemic means they are in Sri Lanka. Mostly 125 species of 209 species are there in Sri Lanka. Yes, sure. Okay, so around 83 species of snakes. So in snakes it says 83 species. Variety of 83 are there. 83 species are there in snake. Have already been found in Sri Lanka. So 12 species of earthly snakes and 12 species of sea snakes are venomous. So 12 earthla vaadra nelathula vaadra species 12 sea la vaadra beach la vaadra species 12 venomous. Venomous means poisonous. Okay, poisonous. Visham, kadum vishamudeyadu. So 12 in 83 species of snakes, 12 species of earthly snakes and 12 species of sea snakes are venomous. Venomous means poisonous. The specimens of extremely venomous snakes in Sri Lanka are most found in the dry zone. So in dry zone, kanja idathula tha extremely venomous snakes are found. Extremely venomous means கூடிய அளவிலான poisonous. That means விஷமுடைய பாம்புகள் இருக்குதா dry zoneல மட்டும்தான் கூடிய அளவிலான. So in addition, sea snakes living in the sea around Sri Lanka are more venomous than earthly snakes. So நிலத்துல வாழ்ற பாம்பை விட கடல்ல வாழ்ற பாம்பு தான் கூடிய அளவிலான venomous. That means poisonous. So snakes which lives in sea more than the earth is more venomous. So it is reported that at present there are nearly 4060 species of amphibians in the world. Amphibians means amphibian. That is also a type of group like Arthropoda and all. Amphibians. Amphibians mean cold-blooded vertebrate animal of a class that comprises the frog, toad, salamander, caecilian, that we call Nilanir valvinum in Tamil. So in that species, frog, toad, salamanders will be there. So amphibians, 4060 species of amphibians are there in the world, not on Sri Lanka. So the number of amphibian species found on Sri Lanka, however, is 50. So in Sri Lanka is 50 only. In Sri Lanka is 50 only. So the approximate number of known reptile species in Sri Lanka is 209, a type of reptiles mentioned in the text. What is that? Reptile is in a reptile which is mentioned in the text. We can take it as snake. They are talking mainly about snakes. So the approximate number of species of snakes found in Sri Lanka is 83. So the two species of venomous snakes are 12 species of earthly snake and 12 species of snakes are venomous. So the number of amphibian species found in Sri Lanka are 50. So I will write it and we will. Sea snake and earthly. Okay, then they had given right. No, finished. Okay, did you understood? Okay, now I will go on to the next test. So next test is based on you lost your pencil case in the school library. You want to find it. Write a notice to be displayed in the school notice board. Use about 40 to 50 words. Include the date it was lost, And then things in the pencil case, if found, where to return it. So you should write a description based on the notice. You had lost your pencil case in the school library, you want to find it. So you should write a notice. So test 6, test 7, test 8, finish on these 3. So first of all, rule of notice. What is that rule of the notice? You should write notice. That's the rule. N N-O-T-I-C-E. Sorry, not notice. Okay, this is the first rule, and then you should write it, which has been mentioned. So you should write it. I had been lost my pencil case in the school library. So my pencil case had been lost in 2022 January 3 or 4th of February, like that you can write. Now I will write it first of all. I will change the color. You should write it in the simple. I am writing it just to see. So I had been lost. I had been lost at my pencil case. I have been lost in my pencil case on 2023 4th of February 2023. So it contains two black pens, two blue pens, two blue pen, two black pen, two black pen and two blue pen. Sorry, I thought of one. So pens, one eraser, when sharpener, ruler, comma, protractor, comma, compass, comma, enough. Compass, and then a pencil, comma, pencil, and a notebook. Full stop. So, and then if anyone found it, if anyone found out my pencil case with honor, please, pencil case, ellipses, that we call it as in, that is also a sign only, I mean the symbol only in English, that we call it as 3 dot as ellipses, or for something ellipses. So please return it on the office with honor, with honor, full stop, Thank you. So you should mention the date here. 2023 slash 2nd of sorry 2nd second 5. Okay, and then your name. So I am writing handicraft queen. Don't want handicraft queen, I will write it queen. Okay, so by queen. So can you read it? Can you all read it? Notice, I had been lost in my pencil case on 2023 4th of February. It contains 2 black pens, 2 blue pens, 1 eraser, 1 sharpener, ruler, protractor, compass, pencil, and a notebook. If anyone found out my pencil case, please return it on the office with honor. Thank you. 2023 5th of February by Queen. Anything, your name. Okay? So you should put your name here. So now, wait a minute. Now we'll go on to the next test. So test 7. Read the story and answer the questions. Once there lived a girl named Narmada. She had a lovely house and a beautiful garden on top of a hill. She was very happy living there because there were many insects such as butterflies, dragonflies, and bees and beetles there. She loved to watch her pet, the baby squirrel, chasing butterflies. All these creatures made her garden their permanent home. Narmada took care of them well, but among all, the baby squirrel was her best friend. One day, the baby squirrel had a fall and fell sick, so everyone became sad as it lay upwards, keeping its eyes closed. So she sprinkled a little water on its eyes, but it did not respond. Narmada was so worried, and she fed her little pet with some milk. She stroked its head until it fell asleep. Then she murmured in a soft voice, "You, my baby squirrel, get well soon. If you hear me, please open your eyes." A few minutes passed by. The baby squirrel opened its eyes. It looked at Narmada in a very grateful manner, as if it was thanking her for all what she had done. So the baby squirrel limped slowly near Narmada and looked at her eyes as to say, "Thank you for taking good care of me." Narmada held the baby squirrel, kissed its forehead, and said, "A friend in need is a friend indeed." So, underline the correct answer. How many insects are mentioned in the first para? How many insects are mentioned? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5. And then Narmada loved to be in her garden, to play with her pet, to see her pet running behind butterflies, to feed her pet. But why did she love to watch her pet baby squirrel chasing butterflies? To see her pet running behind butterflies. Narmada fed her sick pet with some milk, I think. Fed her little pet with some milk. And then, according to the story, the phrase similar in meaning to stalked is, what do you mean by stalked? Where is it? She stalked its head until it fell asleep. Stalked means What do you mean by stroked? Move one's hand with gentle pressure over a safe surface, typically repeatedly. Yes, he put his hand on her hair and stroked it. That means patted tenderly, shook hard, or lifted quickly. What do you mean by that? Shook hard or lifted quickly or patted tenderly. Patted tenderly is the correct one, because to touch or handle in a tender or loving manner, affectionately patted by the baby on the head. So we call it as stroke. So most suitable title for the story is A Lost Friend, Saved at Last, A Troublesome Pet. Saved at last. So I will mark it and go on to the next one. Five. See her pet running behind butterflies. Some milk, patted tenderly, saved at last. So now we'll go on to the next test. Okay, test 8. That one also based on a para. Test 8. Write a paragraph on any one of the following topics. Use about 50 to 60 words. So you should write a para. So good health habits in the classroom, an unforgettable incident in my life. You should write it, an unforgettable incident in my life or good health habits in the classroom. You can describe by writing the good health habits in the classroom. If you are a monitor, you can write it, because monitor will be gone on to the good health habits. And then the an unforgettable incident in my life. You can write it anything in your life which had been happened in a unforgettable incident. Okay, now we'll go on to the next one. Test 9. So part 2. Test 9, test 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6, 15, 16, 17. So I will continue this part 2 on the next part. So thank you students who had been watched or who are going to watch my video. So please subscribe my channel, please like it and share my video. Please subscribe, because I don't have subscribers yet, because I had opened this channel only in the last year. So please subscribe my channel. Thank you. Now I will end the meeting.